Red button means we're live. A casual take with your boy Steven Pepper, here to give it a take off my chest. Dude, this last night in this American League, oh my goodness, the MVP race. Aaron Judge hits not one but two home runs to become the fourth player in league history to have at least 450-plus home run seasons. And then over in the West Coast, 2 hours later, this catcher in Seattle, Cal Raleigh, hits two of his own to get to 60 on the year. I mean, it's insane. Now, Aaron Judge has been the MVP favorite for pretty much the entire season, but as of midnight, Cal Raleigh is now the favorite at minus 185. Now, of course, anything can change. We still got a few games left, but here's my take on this whole thing. If Cal Raleigh, who is currently sitting at 60 home runs, ends up surpassing Aaron Judge's record for the single season most home runs in the American League at 62, then I think at that point you got to give him the MVP, right? It's one of those, if he gets it, he gets it. 63 is 63 type things. Because other than that, Riley's case is pretty slim. His batting average is league average. He's batting right now 248, league average 246. You can't give someone the MVP at 248 if he doesn't have this like monumental stat. And on the other hand, Judge is also having one of those judgy type seasons where it seems like only Barry Bonds and Babe Ruth could put up those numbers. Like outside of a few more home runs and RBIs, what does Cal Raleigh have over Aaron Judge? Judge wipes the floor with him in numbers. But if Raleigh gets to at least 63, and as a catcher, I mean, when you're talking about you're behind the plate on your knees for the majority of the season, catching 100-mile-an-hour fastballs for 9 innings in hot summer days with all that heavy gear on, and to still have the power as a switch hitter to go up there and hit more than 62 home runs to drive your team to its first division title of my lifetime, I think by definition, you are the most valuable player in the league. It's a Merriam-Webster textbook definition of most valuable. And this is coming from a Judge guy. Aaron Judge, my favorite player in the league. But even Yankees fans will tell you that record of 62 is one of the most impressive records we'll ever see. I mean, Roger Maris had that for over 60 years. And it was a big deal when Judge broke it. I mean, ESPN was cutting away from college football to the Yes Network to show an Aaron Judge at bat. That's how big of a deal it was. And I want Yankees fans to not forget how big of a deal it was. So if Cal Raleigh ends up breaking that record, they treat it like a big deal as well. I said the same thing when LeBron surpassed Kareem on the all-time scoring list. My generation knows Kareem not for the 6 titles or MVPs, but being the all-time scoring leader. It's like the record of all records. That's what he was most famous for. So when LeBron passed him, I said at the time, make sure be sure to not act like this isn't a big deal. This is a huge deal for LeBron to get this record. So if Raleigh gets this record as a catcher, when no catcher has hit more than 48, no switch hitters hit more than 54, it's a really big deal. And that record pretty much gave Judge the MVP. I know Judge also had great stats otherwise, but that pretty much gave Judge the MVP. So if Raleigh were to break it, then he should be the MVP. Now, will he get it? Listen, I don't know. You can only hope if you're Raleigh and a Mariners fan, right? Because there's only 4 games left in the season, and the last 3 against the Dodgers. And I think it's in LA, but I could be mistaken. So I don't know if he gets it. But I also said the same thing a few nights ago when he was at 56 and hit 2 of the same night to get to 58. And then I also said the same thing last night. I don't think he gets it. When I'm typing up my script for today saying Aaron Judge is the MVP, and then he hits 2 in the same night to get to 60. Anything can happen. According to Chris Kirshner, who covers the Yankees for The Athletic, tomorrow, I guess technically today, against the Rockies, Cal Raleigh is playing one of the worst starting pitchers against home runs per night. So there's a chance that tonight, I doubt he hits 2 home runs in the second consecutive night, but there is a chance tonight that Cal Raleigh ties the record tonight. And if he ties it tonight, then he's definitely breaking it. But all Raleigh needs to do is hit 3 more home runs in the next 4 games to surpass Aaron Judge for the single season record of most home runs in the American League. Again, if he doesn't get it, I don't think he's the MVP just because Judge is having one of those Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth seasons, and every other statistical category just blows Raleigh out the water. But if Raleigh can get this record to at least to have just 63, then he has to be the MVP because, again, he's doing it as a catcher, switch hitter. He's better defensively. He led his team to its first title since 2001. then I think he's the MVP. But let me know what you guys think. Would Cal Raleigh win the MVP, or should he win the MVP if he breaks Aaron Judge's single-season home run record? I appreciate everyone for tuning into this episode of A Casual Take. Follow me on Twitter at StephenPepper38. Until next time, see you.